Hello, everyone on YouTube. Are we ready for this 15-minute series on the reformer? This is all about the core. So if you want a real serious torture of a 15 minutes, well, I'd probably say 10 of those minutes. This is the series for you. Well, on that positive note, let's talk about the setup. Does not matter on the handles. I actually have them thrown into the well because they were making squeaky sounds. Headrest does not matter. You will need your ball. My foot bar is up. That works for me. We've had this discussion in the past. I'm kind of a shorty, so the foot bar is up. If you've got long legs, if you're tall, you might want to have that foot bar down a notch. Today, I'm going to work on the same spring, and that is a green, which equates to one heavy and one light. We are not making any spring changes throughout. The ball is going to be positioned behind us. We're going to be facing the foot bar, and our feet are going to be on the foot bar. We've done this multiple times. I have in subsequent videos. The only difference today is we're going to be adding in a little bit of hopping, so jumping away from the foot bar, which makes it extremely challenging to stabilize through your center. If we start this and that's not in the cards for you, just don't do it. Keep your feet, toes on the foot bar the entire time. If you like this video, of course, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, head on over to more of my classes on demand, johannapilates.com. All right, I'm done talking. Are we ready? Let's do it. Okay, let's sit on the reformer facing the foot bar. Feet are gonna go on the platform. You're gonna scoot yourself forward. Ball placement. I'm gonna put it right there in the middle of my spine, right there where you clasp your bra. Too much information. And then I'm gonna slowly roll back into it. Toes go on the foot bar, heels are together. All right. Maybe move it around a little bit. I'm sure you will too. I'm gonna prayer my hands, palms, fingertips, pressing into one another, away from the chest, extend the legs out. Okay, so I'm lifted. I'm making that capital C. I'm not lying there like a sloth. Zipping up, heels together, toes apart. Let's just practice a few. Bend the knees in and out. So we're turned out. I want the fire to be here, not in the hip flexors, not in your low back. Just moving on in and out before we add that little hop. When we start doing the jump, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Just come back to feet staying on the bar and moving in and out. Looking straight ahead. I'm trying to stay relaxed, but I have a feeling soon I'm going to be hating life. 3, 2, hold the legs out long. Separate those heels, walk those feet out a little wider. All right, bending the knees and straightening again. We're gonna add a little bit of a hop. Remember, don't go so far out that you're gonna go out the back door. Here we go. Hop, land. Hop, land. I'm not jumping very high. All right, let's talk about this. When I hop away, I'm pointing my toes and trying to get my legs straight. Oh, I'm already breaking a sweat. So my legs are slightly lifting off the foot bar up and then landing. If this happens, who cares? It happens. Don't worry about it. just start again. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. The reformer isn't going to implode if we crash into the bumper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break time. Oh my gosh. Feet go on that standing platform. Just fold over a second and breathe. All of a sudden, that one creeps up on you. All right, back at it. Finding that ball. I'm going to go down again. Feet, hip distance parallel. Praying again. Extending the legs long. Right leg goes into tabletop. This is how we're going to be. We're going to jump up and away only on that left foot. Single leg. Bend that left knee and out we go. Each time I hop away, I'm thinking of pressing my palms even more together to kind of give me an additional lift through my center. No big deal. Well, it is a big deal because soon I won't be able to talk because I'll be in so much pain. But I guess it's okay. We're in this together. 3, and we're going to switch sides. 2, 1, landing. Straighten those legs out. Right toe on, left leg to tabletop. Let's go. This side, for some reason, is harder for me to be stable through my center. I feel like I'm kind of tilting this way. I just equate it to one side is a little more imbalanced than the other in life. So I got to work a little bit extra harder on this side. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming on back. All right, guys, we're almost there. Then we're taking a break. Let's switch sides. We alternate. So I want you to take off and land on the same foot. If your hip flexors are starting to bother you, go to turn out with that knee. Turned out. That is going to help dramatically. In fact, that's what I'm going to do because I'm starting to feel this little pull right here. All right, anyone else ready to scream? Come on, we can do this. Give me 5, 4, 3, oops, I crashed. 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Up you go. Take a rest. Hug those knees in. All right. This next one's the worst because our hands are going to go behind our head and we're going to rotate elbow to opposite knee, which means we're not going to be able to see where we're landing. You might crash here, but it's okay. Get that ball ready. All right, back we go. Staying to one side again. Feet about hip distance parallel. My right knee is going to go to tabletop or slightly turned out. Totally up to you. Here comes the bad part. Hands go behind the head. Let's start looking straight before we go into that rotation. Are we ready? Don't jump too far away. So we have to anticipate our landing. Remember, it's okay if you miss the foot bar. 5, 4, oh boy, 3, 2, 1, done. I'm coming up for another break because I need it. just need a few seconds to regroup because it's intense. I'm a big believer in mini breaks. All right, back at it. Ball. Here we go. Toes on, hip distance parallel. What side, Johanna? Left knee to tabletop or slightly turned out? Stay to center to start. Let's kick off. Uh-oh, I forgot. Hands go behind the head. How nice I conveniently forgot. Let's do it. Oh boy. All right, guys, we can do this. We got the holidays in our future. Turkey, stuffing, pumpkin pie, etc. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Oh. We have one more thing here, and then a nice surprise, I promise. All right. Last jumping session. Thank goodness. All right, we're rolling on back again. Wider than hip distance, slightly turned out. Back to the prayer position, but now arms are going to be straight ahead. So you're pressing those palms together, fingertips together. All right, here we go. Essentially, when we jump away, we're going to open those arms the size of the room. For now, just keep those arms long and then we'll get into it. So wide, we're turned out slightly. As we jump away, open the arms. Okay, this is it. 10. 7. 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. Ball, get rid of it. Get it out of your way. All right, here comes the nice part. We're gonna lie down on the reformer, but first, I want you to take your legs over the foot bar, scoot yourself down, and let those legs float over. And coming on back carefully. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of semicircle. If you don't know it by name, when we get into it, you'll certainly know it. The hardest part is getting into it. So here we are, my butt's at the edge of the carriage and my legs are dangling over. Take those hands, press against your shoulder rest. You're gonna lift your bum up and start pushing that carriage all the way back towards the rails until your arms are long. So now my butt is hanging down into the springs. From here, heels, we're gonna take them wider today. Wide, turned out slightly. Okay, let's pick those hips up. Feels pretty good. Extend those legs out long, push into those shoulder rests. And then once those legs go out, slowly lower your bum, getting that thoracic extension, bending those knees in as those hips are low, and then articulating on up. We're gonna stay with this direction for a few. Okay, I don't know about you, but this is pretty darn nice after all that hideous abdominal work we were doing. We're lengthening the abdominal wall right now and getting that amazing right here as those legs are long. I'm dropping my bum extension. Take your time. Yes, you are pushing into the shoulder rests, but at the same time, relax those shoulders, elongating that neck towards the rails behind you. We're going to do one more this direction. Bending my knees, my hips will stay low here. Inhale, exhale, extending those legs out long. Then when my legs come long, lifting those hips up and bending my knees in. Reversing that direction. Oh, so glorious. Never met a short spine I didn't like. Semicircle. Geez, I'm all over the place today. Maybe the fact that it's kind of late at night. Why I choose to do these things at night, I'm not sure. One more in this direction. We're going to take those legs out and hold those hips low and hang. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping those legs long. Lift those hips up. Squeeze that butt and just hold it here a second. Hold it. And bend those knees. Coming on in. Scoot yourself back onto the headrest. Oh yeah. Hug those knees into your chest. Well, that was super fun, right? Quick, somewhat torturous. Everyone, thanks for joining me. I'll see you back here soon. Reformer, mat, springboard, or chair. Have a good day.